Hi, this is Andrea Friedman from vibrationscoaching.com, and I'm here to offer you a gift as one of the 10 gifts that I'll be giving away this year to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Vibrations Coaching. This gift is a tapping script that I actually used this summer. It's to stay focused, centered, and peaceful when the outcomes that you desire are really not in your hands to determine. In my case, my son was celebrating his bar mitzvah, and we were 2 days away from the event. We had friends and family coming from out of town, and the place that I had selected and been working on for months to organize everything was supposed to be simple, but got caught in a bureaucratic process at the last minute, and so I didn't have certainty that I was going to have this place to do this. So it could have been really nerve-wracking, and it was stressful, but it could have been very distracting from what was really important to me, and this tapping script really helped so that I could focus on what mattered. Hopefully it'll work for you as well. If you're unfamiliar with tapping, I highly recommend going first to vibrationscoaching.com/resources and looking for the tools there. It's EFT or tapping. There's a worksheet. It tells you which are the tapping points so that you can follow along more easily. There's a couple of things involved as we go along. My situation is hopefully not what you're going through. Whatever it is that you're going through, you will replace the language that I'm using that doesn't feel relevant for something that feels powerful for you. And before we start, I would like you to think about how stressed and overwhelmed you feel, how bad it is that these outcomes might not be the ones that you want, and give yourself a score from 0 to 10, where 0 is you feel nothing, it doesn't matter, and 10 is off the charts, you can't even handle it. What's your score? Make a mental note or even write it down, because tapping is powerful enough that we sometimes forget the progress that we've made. And we're going to start by framing the issue, tapping with the fingers from one hand on the karate point, where you would break something if you were doing karate, on your other hand. So follow along, repeat after me. Even though this situation is driving me crazy, I'm so stressed and feel so much anxiety. I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Even though this situation is giving me so much anxiety and stress, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Even though I'm feeling so stressed, so anxious, so overwhelmed and powerless, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. All right, we've got the first part done. So we're going to do the first round, starting between our eyes. I really need this situation to work out the way I want it to. Now at the end of your eye, I really need things to work out my way. Under your eyes, I can't even let myself think about what it would be like if they don't. Under your nose, I'm so anxious and stressed. I'm like a ball of nerves. On your chin, I need things to work out my way. I'm feeling so anxious and so powerless because I can't really do anything about it. Under your arms, I'm feeling so powerless. I don't like waiting around. I want to do something. but nothing I could do would make any difference. On your ribs. So here I am, feeling so anxious and frustrated and stressed. At the top of your head, I'm feeling so frustrated and powerless, so anxious, because I can't do anything to get those permits to come in on time. So that was our first cycle. I want to stay true to the script that I was using. So let's start again, the next cycle between the eyes. If things don't work out, just the thought of it makes me cringe. At the side of your eye, I feel so tense that it hurts under my ribs. Under your eye, I really need things to work out. But nothing I can do will make any difference. I feel powerless and frustrated and so scared. People are already arriving and I can't even be sure if anything will be as I had planned. Your ribs, I really need this to work. Now at the top of your head, even though I really need things to work out the way I want them to, and I can't do anything to make it happen. And this situation is just driving me crazy. We're starting the third round. I love and accept myself deeply and completely. On the side. And admitting I can't really even make a difference in the result. Under your eye. Maybe at least I can give myself permission to take one deep breath about it. Under your nose. Maybe I can allow one tiny part of me to relax about it. On your chin. If I can't do anything, all this anxiety and all this stress doesn't help either. On your chest. Maybe I can give myself permission to let go of all this anxiety and all this stress. Under your arm, releasing all the frustration and the powerlessness and the anxiety. And on your ribs, releasing from every cell and every tissue, from all of my energy field, all the stress and anxiety, the overwhelm, the frustration and the powerlessness. The top of your head. I choose to release now all of those feelings of powerlessness and stress, of anxiety and overwhelm. Now we're going to go into round 4. We're starting again between our eyebrows. I choose to give myself permission to take each moment at a time. At the side of your eye. And I'm taking this moment right now to breathe into it. Under your eye. Because right now, in this moment, I'm okay. Under your nose. I give myself permission and I choose to be present here now. Your chin. I'm grateful to be here. On your chest. I choose and allow myself to center, to be still. Inside. Under your arms. I open myself to all the beautiful possibilities that I haven't even considered, and to the ones that I have. On your ribs, I give myself permission to experience and to recognize all the ways that I am supported and affirmed. The top of your head. I open up to receiving all the possibilities of good, all the beauty that this situation can offer me. We're going to do round 5. I open up to the gifts that are beyond what I can imagine. On the side of your eye, I am willing to be open to the possibilities I haven't yet thought of, and the ones that I have. Under your eye. I am willing to stay open and centered. Under your nose. In wholeness. Your chin. In possibility. On your chest. Supported. Your arms and held. Your ribs and affirmed. At the top of your head, I am so grateful for this moment and for how centered and open to goodness I can be. Take nice deep breath. Shake out your hands, move around, and check in again. From 0, where you feel nothing, to 10. How overwhelmed, how terrible does this all feel? And notice if there's been any movement in those numbers from the beginning to now. You can do the script over again, or hopefully by now you have gotten the gist of how it works. I did a couple of rounds about how it feels, the stress that it causes, and a round of releasing and then a couple of rounds that help ease me into a higher vibration that I call the transformation rounds, where I'm trying to let myself trust that whatever happens, there's beauty and there are gifts, and I and the people around me will know how to make the best of them. That is my wish for you. Thank you for joining me in this. I'm grateful, and I wish you peace and joy in your process.